Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at, the latest hyperdimensional co-op to come to DB Legends and basically the rewards you can get from it. So it's a special edition hyperdimensional co-op. It is only up for a week at most, and obviously the main benefit here is obtaining the pretty interesting platinum equip, which will be for Android Cell Saga units, and also obtaining basically some double dual coins. So during the course of this hyperdimensional co-op you can earn double dual coins. Very important in terms of farming chrono crystals, farming equipment slots, and just in general doing a lot of things. So yeah, you need to participate in this. Obviously it's super important. You can also farm Android Cell Saga medals from this, which again also is pretty important. Android Cell Saga medals, as you know, are for the missions, which can give you chrono crystals, so it's a pretty important thing to do. Ultimately, at the end of the day, if you are someone who is interested in maximizing your rewards in DB Legends, hyperdimensional co-op is going to be one of those things you just have to do. Especially if you're looking for gear, if you're looking for items, if you're just looking for a lot of stuff in general. I think it's important to take note. Now, of course, how does hyperdimensional co-op work? Well, it's pretty straightforward. There are two types of, two typings you need to take on the event. In this case, we will need one green and one purple unit. So we're going to be needing that to build up our team. Obviously, there are two bonus categories, being Android Cell Saga and Goku's family. You can build or use whichever unit you want. Ideally, trying to use stronger units than what I'm using. I'm using event exclusive units just to show you that they are available, but you should be using the strongest variations that you have. Match the typings and match the battle bonus, and you'll be coming out on top very easily. If you do end up getting the ultra rare Gohan, then I highly suggest that you basically use him, because he will give a 30 bonus to the drop rate, which does help you a lot if you are going to be farming this quite regularly. This is a great time to really farm hyperdimensional co-op, just due to the fact that essentially with the drop rate you are able to maximize your rewards and really catch up if you haven't been farming regularly. So it's a very important aspect. From there, if you have not done a hyperdimensional co-op before, it's very straightforward. It's much akin to a raid or other content of such nature. Essentially what you have to do is you have to break the boss's blue shield, which should be relatively straightforward. And then once you've broken the boss's blue shield, you want to take out the boss using a Rising Rush at the same time as your ally. So if you have an ally, what you want to do is you want to use a Rising Rush roughly about at the same time as your ally. That way you are going to be able to maximize your damage and be able to knock out the boss, which is going to be super important. The faster that you beat the boss, the quicker you're going to get your rewards, and the easier it's going to be to farm the stage. Now, you get limited time rewards 3 times per day, so if you play at least 3 times per day, you should be able to get a decent chunk of dual medals and be able to have a relatively decent time when it comes down to obviously getting rewards. In terms of the actual fight itself, obviously if you fail to beat the boss the first time around, you may have to break the blue shield again. That is just the case, that's just how it works. So you'll have to go a second round. However, if you are using a suitably strong character, and so is your friend, generally speaking you should get it done around the first Rising Rush most times, and very rarely will you have to resort to using a second one or anything like that. Now, of course, there are missions in regards to the hyperdimensional co-op. Those missions relate mainly to the limited time rewards, which is obviously participating a certain amount of times. So you're going to want to try and do that. But yeah, outside of that, it's mainly exchanging the dual coins that you get from the hyperdimensional co-op at the exchange shop, and then you'll be able to obviously see how things go. But yeah, that's basically it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, it's greatly appreciated. And if you need any more help, you can let me know, and I'll gladly assist you. Obviously, it's a pretty straightforward concept. I think most players are quite comfortable with hyperdimensional co-op by now. but it's always nice to show players how to beat it and what units I use, etc. But yeah, that's basically it from me. So get out there, farm those dual coins, and grab those rewards. Bye.